Welcome to ATP Customs. Well, I said I'd take you for a ride in a Jimmy. We're going for a ride in a Jimmy. We're headed home. I just want to point out, look at that hood. That is Mr. White's magic work. He is just an amazing painter. I'll be showing you more of his handiwork soon, but let's go for a spin. Love this thing. It's so much fun. So, I thought I was having motor issues with it because my Jimmy was underpowered. So I haven't went and raced an electric tricycle yet. And it turns out it had nothing to do with my motor. It turns out I had a rear brake caliper seizing. There you go, you can hear it. It's still squeaking a little bit. So my right rear brake caliper was seizing on and not letting go, and it was just robbing me of power. So it feels a lot better now. Definitely accelerates a lot better. Feels great on the highway. So I guess I'm gonna have to step up and race a tricycle. I know he's getting me off the line because that thing's so light and it's got so much torque, it's crazy. When I get to the shop tomorrow, we'll have a little chit chat with Mitch about racing a tricycle against my Jimmy, and if he does happen to win, I got a little surprise for him. Got something else I can pull out to deal with that thing. But for now, we're going for a ride in a Jimmy, and we're going to head home down the highway, and you can see what it's like on the highway. Show you some of the beautiful lakes around here, how awesome this place is. I'm working on a really exciting video. It's all about all the motorsports fun that can be had around here. People really don't know. We are kind of the Napa Valley of Canada. We always have beautiful weather. Winters aren't that crazy. It's definitely the place to be as far as I'm concerned. Showcasing how beautiful this area that I live in, so that a majority of our fans, subscribers, whatever you want to call you guys, can see how awesome it is here. There's so much fun motorsports stuff you can do. I mean, we have an 8-mile track, we have Area 27, which is a really high-end road racetrack. There's normal go-karts, there's super fast go-karts at the Penticton Speedway where they do, I think it's NASCAR, not NASCAR. They do the hit to pass trailer races. Yes, you have demolition derbies. You have monster trucks here. You have motocross, and you can do street bike racing at Area 27. And then if you really want to go and race with the big boys, you have to go to Mission Raceway. It is just over the border from the U.S., so you get a lot of the big U.S. cars, drag cars coming there. That is a proper quarter mile. It's a beautiful track. We have golf courses everywhere here. So I'm going to start showing you guys how awesome this place is, especially when we get into the fall where we can get into the mountains a little more. When it gets hot in the summertime, you want to avoid the mountains. They put a lot of regulations to avoid forest fires. About an hour south of here, maybe an hour and a half. That's where the wineries all start, where they grow all the grapes. Because we have such awesome conditions all summer, sometimes a little too awesome, hence the haziness in the mountains. A lot of rolling mountains, very similar to California. But it is absolutely awesome. Along with orchards comes pesticides as part of it. Yes, we have normal stuff here too. Chevron, McDonald's. That is a $14.9 per liter, not a gallon. So we are $1.15 per liter for fuel here. Alberta, it's a lot less. Now, I've only been to BC and Alberta. I have not seen the rest of Canada. I've never gone any further. I've basically spent most of my life in BC, gone to the US and Mexico a little bit, but I have not seen the rest of Canada. Look at that. We have a T-bird coming at us. A 57. And we are at the airport where the shop is. That's right. Restricted access. You can't come in my shop unless you have authorization. This is right out the front door of my shop. We actually have wineries going in like crazy. There's one there. There is one back there they're clearing. There is another one there. There's one right up there. And there's another one there. And you have all the cool little businesses here at the airport. That one right there, the little blue one, is an actual upholstery shop. That one was a paint booth I used to rent, but it's full of furniture now. Over there you have Mitch and Ryan's hangar where they repair any type of planes, including jets. And a really cool thing, this would be my location. Yes, I'm in the big building. It's an awesome building to be in. But the cool thing about being here is that you get extra security. We're at the airport. So all the way down here is recorded cameras as far as you can see right to the end of the airport and on the back side. Plus there's cameras in and outside the building everywhere, so you sleep well at night. And the minute you set foot in my shop, you are in the airport. And that's it. Once you're in here, you're officially in the airport, which means you follow airport rules. Which means no smoking. Which means anybody actually ever tries to break into your shop, and Transport Canada and Homeland Security might actually get involved. So then you walk through here and you're in the airport. Now this is just a taxiway, this isn't a runway. This is where they transport planes to get to the runway. A lot of them are not actually supposed to use this. They're supposed to go around and use the next one over there, and then on the back side of that building is the actual runway where they take off and land. Right over there is where you can buy jet fuel. It's $1.44 a liter for 104 octane. You are not allowed to use that in your vehicle. You have to buy it in a jerry can. Snowmobilers with turbo sleds a lot of times have to use it. You get a lot of turbo sleds here. There's so many snowmobiles that are in the 300 to 500 horse range in this area. It's crazy. You would be amazed. And I'm sure we'll be putting some of that footage together one day. There you go. That's my cool little hangout. My little hobby shop. So today we're going to play with the Tahoe. I think we're going to put a stereo on it, just a CD player and some speakers, nothing crazy. Because we have so many people interested in buying this thing. So I better give it a detail and get it ready. It's just kind of been sitting around the shop collecting dust because it's more of a winter vehicle. I was using it just to plow outside and do a little putting around in the mountains when it's not so hot. So that's spring and fall, and we're getting close to fall again. So I think if we sell this, and I get to bring my 93 Suburban and get that finished. Really excited. I've had that one for so long, and I haven't done a feature on it since I brought it down a few months ago. I said I was going to do a feature, but it needs a transmission, typical 4L60. So we got some fun Suburban stuff that we got to deal with. My big block Suburban in that one, and make some decisions on what I'm going to do. But today we're going to play with the Tahoe, go over it, all the little details. The gentleman who is interested in it does not want to plow or the roof rack, so that's fine by me. I'll keep those and use them all year round. So it's Tahoe Day, and if the chip shows up for the Mustang, look out. The Mustang's going on the road today. All right, I had to go up a little higher in town to give you guys a better view. Hope you're paying attention, Dock Station. One day you'll be up here for a visit. Get you working on some of these Chevys I got laying around. So, this is the Okanagan Lake. And it goes all the way around to that end, and then it goes that way towards Kelowna and Penticton, and it's about 80 kilometers long. And then it goes that way around that point to my house. And my house is way over this mountain somewhere. Up here is where they're building all the fancy houses. You're getting quite the full tour of Vernon BC today. We have all sorts of awesome stuff going on here. This isn't even a town. These are just typical houses that keep getting built. Town is kind of that way, over by that hill. This is all down by the beach, which we have another lake, Cal Lake, which has a similar type of setup, which would be right over that hill there somewhere. There you go. Now you get to see how beautiful Vernon BC is, and there is so much hot rodding stuff to do here, it's crazy. Love it here. You don't even want to leave town. There's no reason to leave town when you're here. That was it. No more traveling for me. This is it. Just stay here and have fun. So I was all ready to race a tricycle, and I text Mitch today, and his electric tricycle is down. It has broken itself again. Turns out the thing is not invincible. It blew the rear diff, and he's going to give us a whole bunch of pictures and maybe do a little rundown on what he had to do for you electric bike fanatics. That there's been a lot of views on that thing already, more than I ever thought. And a lot of comments, a lot of people wanting that thing. So I still can't race Mitch in his electric tricycle. But what do you do? What happens when you're making power, even with electricity? It blows everything up. So I'm sure he'll have that back together in no time. I'm not sure if he's having parts issues as well. We'll find out tomorrow. Get an update, get some pictures, and show all of you fans of the electric bike what you may encounter when building such a creation and having fun like Mitch does with it. He uses that thing a lot. So that's it for rolling around in the Jimmy for 2 days. You guys have been riding around the Jimmy for a couple days. I think tomorrow we're driving the Tahoe. We put a stereo in it today. And also for the fans of the Viewer's Choice Mustang, just thought I'd let you know that we did jump back on that thing today and got started on the bodywork. We've been having compressor issues and can't run multiple airlines at the moment, so we have a major compressor has been down for 2 months and unable to get to the bodywork we need to. So we're running a small compressor in one airline till that's repaired. But we did jump back on the Viewer's Choice Mustang today to get started. And Mr. Gamblin, maybe you can chime in here, Richard, and let the viewers know how awesome this place is to live. I really just wanted to showcase what this place is like up here that most people don't know about. In the Okanagan, Vernon, Kelowna, Penticton, Osoyoos, and Oliver, it is just amazing to live here. So much you can experience. Amazing weather. Probably the best place in Canada for weather, so I'm told. Aside from Vancouver Island, they got some pretty good weather, but they get a lot of rain in the fall and winter. And also, Mr. Gamblin, you requested on the Viewer's Choice, you wanted to see the 79 Ford with the 429 get built. Well, we are on the hunt for a van I can cut up. I got an idea. So we're looking for, I believe it's a late 60s, early 70s Ford van in this area, and we want to cut the roof off. We want to make a Suburban. I want to make a Ford Suburban, just like the ones they made in Mexico, because you can't get them up here. I've never seen one. So I think I want to make one slammed with a 429. That's planned for that, Mr. Gamblin, so chime in anytime. Thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe.